Fatima, Fatima, Omar, Omar, Assalamu alaikum, Fatima. What is this? You seem very excited.
Wa alaikum assalam. Omar, I was just reading the Quran. I came across a short but very powerful surah. That is Surah Al-Masad. Do you know the background story of that surah?
Yes, I know a little. That's the surah about Abu Lahab, right? We recite it in our prayers, but I would love to hear the story again. Can you tell me?
Of course, this is a very important story. It teaches us many lessons. You know, when our beloved Prophet Muhammad was chosen by Allah as a messenger, he received a revelation to first invite his family to Islam.
So he gathered everyone?
Yes, the Prophet climbed the Safa mountain in the city of Makkah and called out to all the clans of the Quraysh tribe. Everyone came because they trusted him. You may remember that they called him Al-Amin, the trustworthy.
How beautiful! That means they trusted him completely.
True. Then the Prophet asked, "If I told you that an army of enemies is coming from behind this mountain to attack you, would you believe me?" They all said, "Yes, we have never known you to tell a lie."
That shows how trustworthy he was. So what happened?
Then the Prophet said, "I warn you of a severe punishment." There he invited them to Allah to worship the one true God and to abandon the idols.
That was a very brave thing to do.
Indeed, but one person there became very angry. That was the Prophet's own uncle Abu Lahab. Instead of respecting the Prophet, he stood up and said insulting words, "May you be destroyed. Is this why you gathered us?"
Oh no, his own uncle said that? That's so sad.
Yes, it was very painful for the Prophet. But Allah, the most gracious, the most powerful, did not forget this. At that very moment, Allah revealed Surah Al-Masad to protect the Prophet.
Subhanallah. Allah answered immediately.
Yes, immediately. The first verse says, "May the hands of Abu Lahab be ruined, and ruined is he." This means that every effort he made against Islam would fail.
So everything he did was in vain.
You understood very well, Fatima. The second verse says, "His wealth and what he earned will not benefit him." Abu Lahab was a very rich and powerful man. But Allah says none of that can save him.
That's a great lesson for us too. Faith is more important than wealth.
Yes, the third verse says, "He will be entered into a flaming fire." That is the punishment he will receive in the hereafter.
The surah also mentions his wife, right?
Yes, the fourth verse, "And his wife as well, the carrier of firewood. Her name was Jamil. She also harassed the Prophet."
What does carrier of firewood mean?
According to the scholars, she used to put thorny branches on the paths of the Prophet to injure him. Another meaning is that she spread lies and gossip about the Prophet.
So she spread hatred.
Exactly. The final verse says, "Around her neck is a rope of twisted fiber." This describes the punishment for both of them.
Subhanallah. The whole surah is a direct answer to them.
Indeed, we learn 3 lessons from this. 1. Allah always protects his messengers. 2. Family ties are not what matters most, faith and actions are. 3. A stern warning about the end of those who mock the religion.
So this is not just a story from the past. It's a lesson for all time.
Exactly. When you read the Quran with meaning, it comes alive. We can understand our deen even better.
Jazakallahu khairan. Omar, I will now recite Surah Al-Masad again, keeping this whole story in mind.
Wayaki, let's both learn the meanings of more surahs. By doing so, our connection with Allah and the Quran will become stronger.
Definitely. Thank you, Omar.
Anytime, Fatima. Thank you to everyone who listened to our little chat. Don't forget to explore the beautiful meanings of the Quran. Until next time, Assalamu alaikum.